Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wisconsin. Simulation for the nation here. We are coming to you from Marxville, Wisconsin. Ooh, watch the traffic there, and we're away. In this video, we are going to be introducing to you the next leg of the Great American Challenges that will be now here. We're going to review the rules, we're going to review our new location, and more importantly, we are going to review our new equipment lineup that we have. So stay tuned. It's going to be a great introduction here. A lot to review with you all, a lot to uncover and unpack. I need your help with a few bits of equipment as well that we need to pick up along the way. So suggestions, recommendations will be needed. But also, like I say, we're going to get started. We've got some work to do, so we're going to have a look into getting cracking along here. But first of all, we're going to get to our new farm. Now, we are passing many farms here on the left. They don't belong to me. None of those belong to me. What we are going to do is take this little turn right about here. And this will all become very clear indeed. Oh, over the road we go. As you'll see, I am in the TLX truck by 82 Studios, one of the many fantastic bits of work from David himself there. And I don't think this American challenge would have been possible without some of his brilliant gear that we will be using as much as possible. We've got the gooseneck on the back there with our seed and fertilizer that we need to get started with. And I've gone for like a nice pearl white color. For a bit different. I usually go for blue, but this is what we're going to work with. And we're coming into our land here now. You'll see as we get parked up here, we didn't buy any of the main farms, and there's a very good reason for that. And we're going to pull up to here with what is our kind of farmyard now. So we're just going to pull into here behind this gravity wagon of ours. Now we're going to have a bit of a look around. So we left West Newton Farm with a little bit over £1.4 million. Now when you transfer that across into US dollars there, that left us with about 1,916,000, can you believe? As you can see right now, we've got 324,000, so many dollars have been spent already. So where's this all gone? Well, the first thing we're going to start with is having a look at the map here. Marxville, if you haven't checked out there, for anyone who is perhaps new to the map, or even a lot of my demographic, my audience are from the UK, Europe, and out east there. So maybe you haven't seen this. So it's a brilliant map there. Unlike very many maps I've seen, it's very well detailed. Some beautiful field shapes on here as well. Some very intriguing concepts with our waterways here and the undulating terrain that we're kind of working across. So I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into this map. As you can see, we are on the soil sample here, but if we go across the farmlands, you'll see we picked up this chunk here. Now this is quite interesting because there's not a single farmyard on here. We've picked up quite a lot of value of land there, which is great. But the reason we've done this is because the debt-free farm rules are going to come up onto the screen right now, or at least the original debt-free farm rules are going to come up. A lot of those haven't changed except for the timing, which during the winter time will no longer be set at ×5, but will be set at ×30 because there might not be quite so much to do. So we're going to kind of skip through a little bit there and speed things up. We're running 9-day seasons still, of course, so that is something that we have to factor in there. But we have this pocket of land in the corner. One of the main new rules that we have added on there is that you cannot start with buying a piece of land that has existing building or buildings on there. You have to just build your first farmyard. Start from scratch, of course, so you're starting with barren fields and you have to build your yard up. Eventually, as you grow and as you become more successful, if you want to buy a new farmyard, you have to do that by building and connecting your way to that farm. For example, we own these lands here. I couldn't then go and buy this building over here, or even this farm here, because I can't connect to it. I don't own the adjoining field. I can't do that one because I don't own the adjoining field here. In theory, I could there, but I would want to buy that one first. I do own this land here. This is just a set of houses, but I would have to buy that one to then buy this one. Down here, I can go and buy that straight away because I own this whole piece of ground here, and so on. You get the picture. But that's what we want to do there. That's how we're going to try and make this a little bit extra challenging. So we have to kind of really build our way out. We are going to try and look to get all of this ground tested. Now, I did add on the script here that will allow me to get someone to test it for me. But I think I need to figure that one out. So like I say, we do need to get this all tested out here. We're looking to getting this done. At some point, it's also corn stubble. This farm has been growing corn stubble and beans for the most part. So as you can see here, we also have some oats on that as well. So we're going to do a bit of a rotation of the same corn, oats, and soybeans. So you can see where we are looking. We've got a little bit of grass in the middle there as well. Equipment-wise, we have, obviously we've seen the truck. We've got a gooseneck on the back there as well with our seed on for the time being. We do not have a loader. I am in your debt. I need your help to find me a good recommended loader. So anyone down below, please let me know if I was thinking about a skid steer maybe. I don't know. So send in your recommendations of what would be a perfect loader for this kind of farm that we're setting up here. Send me any links down in the description as well, or in my Discord there. The link will be in the description for the video, so you can come along and join in. Because yeah, a loader would be something I could really benefit from. We have a John Deere. Now you may remember from when we were selling all the equipment up, we sold everything but the 4955, and that kind of got a little bit of a change as we moved across the pond here. Got put onto a ferry, into a container, and when it arrived out this side, it became a 4840. I went for the 2-wheel drive version. That's going to be a bit of a running theme for now. We've got dual wheels on it. This is going to be one of my main tillage tractors for now here, with a massive set of discs on the back of it to really get some ground covered to begin with. Great thing about these discs are they are not too demanding from a horsepower standpoint there, so this can pull it with ease. I think they need about 180. This is just a bit over 200 there, so we're looking fantastic there. Moving through, this is a nice set of bins that we bought in here. This is was quite expensive there, but good capacity, a nice storage space for us to have immediately, because of course we didn't have any of that either. So that was quite a nice challenge. In here, we've got the last 2 bits of equipment that we own. This is our lovely little old Farmhole Turbo. Beautiful old tractor. I'm going to use this to shunt a few things around. We'll probably we've got a little bit of grassland to make, so we'll get some nice little mowers to go and pull that around, and maybe even stick that onto the old baling rig when we get that sorted out for some square bales. But that is all to come down the line. And finally, as we look over here, look, this is a 2805 Massey Ferguson, and what a beast it is. It's currently attached to a John Deere 7000 planter. This is, yeah, my drilling rig really for my beans and currently my corn. It is a 6-row planter, and it's going to be great. Really looking forward to getting stuck on with it. Obviously we're in springtime now, but bring up our seasons. We are in a position where we're not quite ready to plant, so we're going to be doing a lot of cultivation here. So we've got a few days to get ahead with our cultivation, which is fantastic to see. Really want to do that, and then yeah, we'll be able to really crack on. We've got one gravity wagon. I'm probably going to update that at some point. No, to be honest, I really want to go for one of 82 Studios trucks, which for some reason I have forgot to enable. So I might go for the TLX for the rigid body. I don't know. Let me know what you think, if I should go for a rigid body or if I should go for a semi as well, like, because again, I really want to kind of build this up appropriately. So that's how we're set up at the moment. This is going to be the farm. We're going to try and build this up and see how we can go. Obviously 324,000, we've got a little bit of wiggle room. That being said, still got to buy a combine or figure out the combine solution for the first summer there. I might well lease one, to be honest. I did include something that is very leasable and very appealing to me, which would be this guy. So we might get one of these, and then obviously the appropriate maize and bean header to go with it. But yeah, that's the current plan. I do need to get another drill, because I'm going to have to drill some oats, and to the best of my knowledge, this guy's not going to let me do it. However, we will certainly find out. So we've got corn, sunflowers, soybeans, sugar beet, cotton. So yeah, we need to get a regular bean drill or a cereal drill there. Now, what I think would work very well for us, as I come through into seeders here, into that one there. These are all pretty big. I'd love to get to these stage soon. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to buy a big John Deere Arctic to pull it. This is probably going to be a little bit within my range at the moment there, I would say. And these are actually not a bad looking little drill here. The International 6200 there would do me very, very well indeed. Pretty pricey, but I think we'll end up going for something like this. I do believe, again, this might be something we just lease for the first year, because predominantly we're going to be on with the beans, with the soybeans and the corn. So we could even lease that one to smash out some oats here pretty quickly. That would be sweet. And we'll see how we get on. First thing we need to do though is get a little bit of get some headway going really with our field work. We'll lease that one when we can get used to it and get going with the drilling in the spring. We're going to get everything tested where we can first as well, but for right now, let's just go and have a bit of a blast. As I said there, we've got a few different size fields to go into. I do really like how this yard has turned out, actually. We may always look to kind of build on. We've got a little workshop trigger here as well. These sheds and the triggers have all come from the mod hub. If you're looking to find those ones, you can find them on there. But that's our workshop trigger. We've got space to put something else here if we kind of tidy up this end. I might try and pull this back out to here a bit more. We can stick some silos into there maybe out of the way, or do something with it anyway. This shed is not the biggest, but it'll give me some room to kind of sneak in some of the cultivator and maybe the planter tucked away in the corner. Then we'll get all the tractors underground as well, or undercover. But for right now, I think it's going to be best appropriate if we get turning some ground over here, chopping in some corn stubble where we can. Field 35 would be a good one. I have yet to be down to field 34, so we're going to have to go and let's go for a little bit of a journey there. That one had oats in there, so it should be nice and easy to find. We've got that oats field to do, and we've got 34 and 40. So let's go for a bit of a drive. We're going to take out the 40 series. Beautiful tractor. I do really, really love these tractors here. I mean, come on. Woof. Just insane. Absolutely magnificent. I have to try and pull ourselves back here ever so slightly. So I hope you're all doing very well. I would love to know down below what your comments and feedback is about the series here, and what you would like to see added on from a machinery standpoint. Anyone who has farmed in the Wisconsin area, let me know what you would regularly see here, because yeah, I am all about trying to add that on there and make this as genuine as possible. We're going to go and try and field 43 first. But yeah, I love this tractor. So loud, it's incredible. And I think we'll find, yeah, this should be a really nice little setup here. We haven't gone too big too soon. We've got some interesting farms and some interesting shapes to fields to work with. Contract standpoint, let's have a look. Is there anything coming through here that we can jump on? Woof, there is. You better believe we're going to get some of those going. Some of these plowing and cultivation contracts are just money. We're going to have to jump on all of those. That's really interesting, because if we can get all those done nice and quickly, that's a lot of money. That's really going to help us grow. Obviously, as we know, we cannot have any debt. So second we go into debt, we are failing the challenge here. And we will see. Ooh, we're going to go. This field we're going to now would be phenomenal to go into in the spring or in the summer when it's fully overgrown. Trees are fully in blossom. That'll be great. Can't wait to see it. But for now, we're just going to kind of get this one all cracked through, see how we get on here. First bit of ground turned over here on our new farmer in Wisconsin. And then, yeah, the idea is to get as big as physically possible. Who knows, maybe taking over the whole map. There's some huge fields in here. The land here is quite expensive, so we've got a lot of growing up to do from the southeast corner, which will be really cool to see. But yeah, this is a nice little field tucked away here. Okay, so let's see how we get on, shall we? We're going to get flying along with this one. Our disc is down. Awesome stuff. We've got about, I think it's 8 meters worth of working distance here, working width in one pass, so we should got plenty done. We're going to fly through it. Maybe even get a bit of a time lapse going, and we'll see how we're looking there for day number 1, job number 1, and what is going to be a great spring, I think, for a lot to achieve here. So join me in just a little while as we really push on through.
Left the big city for the simple country life. Found myself a woman that it took for me to be my wife. I was working on the ground come the sun up to sundown. Hey, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving me. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I know George Jones and Gary Sturt and all them young guns, yeah, they've been through. Tell you one thing that you won't believe. A woman ain't nothing but a thing to me. Burn right through them like a cigarette or a line of cocaine on a private jet. I give them good loving like they won't forget. Baby, good Lord knows what time it is. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving me. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. I'm a honky-tonk star. Lord, I'm a honky-tonk star.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are flowing through the headlands there. We're just going to start to take the runs off here. Everything looks to be going along very nicely indeed. Like I say, taking a huge chunk out of the field with every pass. We'll get those little ends tidied up there once we're finished. Tractor's loving pulling us along there. It's a beautiful field. I can't wait to see what it looks like in the summer when everything is in leaves on the trees there and everything is looking fantastic, but not long to wait for that one. For now, what we're going to do is going to leave this here pretty much as we get cracking along through this one. Please do leave your comments and feedback down below. I'd love to know what you think as we progress through with this debt-free farm series. Any additional rules you can think of, leave them down below. Feel free to put them into Discord as well, where we can check them out there and see if they're worth adding along in as well for some more fun. Right now though, we're going to get this all finished up here and probably work along some of the other oat stubble that we have lying around here, see if we can get that all knocked out pretty quickly. I have been Simulation for the Nation. This is the Great American Farming Challenge, and we'll be back with more in the next week. So until then, stay safe folks, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll see you later.